We are at the Dolphin Mall, and welcome to the vlog, everybody. So I'm at the Dolphin Mall, which is a mall here in Miami, just to go and explore and see what there is. Maybe search for some electronics, I don't know, explore. I haven't been out and about exploring like this in a minute, so welcome to the vlog. So here's the Samsung store. I'm looking for the Galaxy S9 Plus. Let's see if we can take a look at it and see what it has to offer. I haven't seen it yet. This is it, everybody. This is the S9 Plus. So on the back we have an array of dual cameras. One of them is a multi-aperture camera, so f1.5 to f2.2, so good for low light and everything. Actually, as a visually impaired person, I like the size of the phone, I like the feel, but I don't know, for OCR, as a totally blind person, this may be an option, since it doesn't matter the lighting condition for OCR, and it's super thin like usual, and the fingerprint's been moved a little bit lower. I like it. Galaxy S9 Plus. I don't know though. Pretty cool. So I like the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus. The only thing I don't like about Samsung is the updates. That they never really update their devices, which is why I got the Pixel 2 XL as my Android device. But it's cool to see all the new products. You know, Samsung's moving along. They're the second best, smartphone company known in the world besides Apple. So Apple and Samsung are like the two major consumer leading brands. So it's pretty cool to see the S9 Plus. However, as a blind or visually impaired person, what I recommend is, I mean, if you have really specific needs, but the dual camera is not that much of a difference from last year, unless you like really low light taking pictures, or you need OCR in low light, then that may be a situation. But if you have an S8 or S8 Plus, you should be good at least for another year until Samsung makes a major update, or if they surprise us with the new S foldable phone series this year. Hopefully something like that will happen, but their accessibility is still the same. Nothing's changed much since last year, except the design and some new features. AR emojis being one of them. Right here next to Samsung is the Amazon booth. So they got the Echo Dots propaganda commercial, the Fire tablets for kids, and then the new Amazon products, which look so good. They got some benches. So this is the Amazon booth. They have the Alexas and all that stuff. Let's check it out. Let's see what they got. Oh, they got they got all the smart home stuff. And then they got more branding. They have a lot of branding on the outside. This is kind of interesting, and this is so new. A little place for people to sit. I'm just kind of going around it because it's kind of packed. And then here we can get access to see some of the stuff. So they got the Hue lights. Oh, they have the Echo Show in white. That's new. Oh yeah, this is the white Echo Show. That's cool. I think I like the white better than the black. I have the black one, and then there's some of the Philips Hue lights and the white Echo. They don't have the silver one here on display. They have it outside, but not in here. And then see what they got in this corner. They have the Sonos Play, which has the Alexa built in. Kind of cool. And the Fire TV thing. More branding on the little thing. And they do sell stuff. They have over there people buying stuff. Pretty cool stuff. And then you have the Samsung store right there, so it's so close. Samsung, Amazon. Samsung, Amazon. Pretty cool. This mall is so packed. Holy crap. They have, this mall is like, and it's Friday at like 12:30 in the evening, and it's Friday, and there's a ton of people, a lot of tourists actually, here in Miami's Dolphin Mall. Okay, so fun fact, I'm in the mall right now, and there's a map over there, but when I look at the map, if I have here, I have a digital map. I click on the digital map, and it should tell me where things are, and it's pretty cool. It's a little digital map, and it's somewhat accessible. You're not gonna get like navigation or whatever, but you know, I can basically see there, and it would talk back. I can flick back and forth and find things. So it's kind of interesting. So make sure it says I am here on the bottom right, and then you can find your indoor map, and you can browse around and find different things that are in the mall. You'll notice because everything's like purple, that means it's an indoor map. Pretty cool stuff. I recommend you to use it because, you know, reading this is so much easier than reading what I'm about to show you, which is an actual physical mall map. So let's compare. So this is the difference. An actual mall map has huge lists of places, and then it's got the map, and you have to match the color and the letter to find where things are. To me, that's a pain, okay? Versus this disaster, and then I look at the digital map, and then I see this nicely organized map where it's my current location, and I compare to this. No, I'm gonna use my phone, and that way I don't have to keep finding physical maps and find magnifier and read it. I could just look it on my phone with a digital map. Okay, I just want to show you guys how accurate this is. So I'm gonna double tap here, and I'm gonna move the map, and I will show you right here. It says Swarovski. And then I look up there, and way over there it says Swarovski. It's in that black sign over there. I will zoom it in with the magic power of editing, but it says Swarovski, and it says it's in front of me just as like my phone says it. By the way, this is a feature that the Simon malls have, and it's pretty legit. And we are at the Bose store. Bose isn't as popular as it used to be, but let's see what they got. Now they have these little like table stand stereos. These things are so old, and they've actually modified them where now they have like Bluetooth 4.1 and stuff. Pretty cool. More speakers, digital surround sound. And by the way, if you're totally blind and you like to play assistive like audible games, games that have to do with listening, these headphones are here. Are legit, all these headphones, because they have stereoscopic 360 dimensional 3D audio. Really cool. Like $200, not bad. The earbuds don't have that though, but the sound systems do. I don't know, they got pretty cool stuff. The only thing, like, they're not as pricey as they used to be, but they have like a sound bar, which is like really long. Oh, good job for Bose, and they got like foam padding on the walls, so as you can hear me talk, there's no echo whatsoever. It's very flat sound. I like that. So right now, I just got out of the Bose store, and I gotta tell you what, Bose is not as popular as it used to be, so prices have gone down. So if you're looking for good stereoscopic audio, they're really good. And you know, for audio games, that you know, you have to know your left, your rights, your centers, and all that stuff. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera. You know, comes in handy for sure. You know, knowing your left and rights on an auditive video game without having headphones on. That's pretty cool. So you can get a decent sound system for $500. Not bad. So there's a T-Mobile store right here where they have phones and stuff, and right there we got Best Buy Mobile. Let's see what we could find inside of there. This is an interesting tablet setup. So they have all these tablets linked to one another. Now they have like all these tablets, but you know, there's no point. Like there's a ink e-reader here, and there's no point in getting e-readers because you can get a tablet for almost the same price and have books plus apps. So I don't know, I think e-readers are kind of dying, to be honest. And then you got all these trap phones. Kind of interesting. I want this so badly. I'm gonna get one before I go on a cruise next month. I want the new GoPro. They have a touchscreen display. Oh, I mean, it's 4K, so that's gonna be a vlog camera when I go on my cruise next month, which I haven't actually officially announced, but I did now. Perfect place if your phone is dying. Find a Best Buy mobile and charge your phone. They get all these cool little chargers, Qi wireless chargers. Damn. Well, now that we took a look at the S9 phones, here's the S9 outer boxes, and they actually have the lilac purple outer box to match your lilac purple Galaxy S9 Plus. And they got a lot of purple cases because of that, which is kind of a different thing. I guess Samsung started a new trend for cases for the Samsung users. So I'm sitting here at a massage chair, and I'm sitting here in a massage chair, and the easiest way to pay for stuff, if you want to pay for something in public, is Apple Pay. Really, really convenient. Fun fact, if you're sitting and you're getting like a service or something, when you use Apple Pay, it's so much quicker instead of having to find a dollar bill or something, because you just tap and go. I mean, it can be a dangerous thing too, but it's good and it's fun. And I just realized I was looking at prices at Best Buy, and stick to Amazon, everybody. Amazon is so much cheaper compared to like Best Buy, Walmart. Walmart is there, but Amazon is your best choice if you want to get cases and stuff. And that way you can see all the details of what the case is. As a blind visually impaired person, you can get more details by reading about it online and then buying it, versus going to the store and having to ask somebody about the case. You know, instead you're getting the actual documentation from the manufacturer of what the case can do, versus an employee that may not know jack about what you're asking. So for those of you who may be diabetic or have any sugar problems, there's these things called Bubbly. They have them at the Pepsi machines usually, and they're actually made by one of the water brands, and they're the same people that make the Aquafina and stuff. So it's called Bubbly, B-U-B-L-Y, and it's got no sugar, by the way. So far it's been good. I haven't felt anything from it, so you know, let's see if sugar goes up or it stays the same. But it says no sugar, so awesome. We are in Bass Pro Shop. They have so many cool stuff. They have like hunting and fishing and everything you can imagine. And I'm gonna go see the boats out in the back. Let's go check out the boats. But first, let's see the fish tank here. This is awesome. They have a little fish tank area. Let's go check it out. Get some B-roll. And we are at the boat section. Let's go explore. We are now in the amazing section of boats, so let's go explore. Like I like doing this. It's been a minute since I've been able to do this, to just walk around and look at boats and explore, and just doing, you know, what I like to do, vacation. Because I have no school until like the fall, so now you guys will see me exploring on a lot of these vlogs. You know, we'll be doing more vlogs and more adventuring, so let's look at these boats, because then I have an interesting topic to bring up to you guys. Wow, this boat looks cool. So it's got like the driver's section, it's got a huge cabin down there. Like it's got like so much space underground so that you can sleep and stuff. I like that. I can't believe they make boats that are like so small. Like you got the space for people over there, and like these are all like they have them like together by size and categories. They're really organized. This is like a sailboat. Oh, look how high that goes. Oh, that's crazy. That's insane. So it's got ladders, and then I mean, I'll see what the point of that is, but that's crazy. And this is a little boat like this. So the thing I wanted to talk about with you guys was self-driving and automation. I feel like we'll be able to drive boats sooner than cars, because boats, you're in open land, you're in open ocean I should say, and you're less likely to crash into something, versus cars, you're always surrounded by other cars. When it comes to boats, the only time you'll be surrounded by other boats is at a marina or a specific destination that, you know, boats get together. But even then, you know, with enough of an advanced GPS, it should be able to detect those other boats and park itself automatically and all that cool stuff. So I feel like we'll be closer to boat automation than cars, and then planes probably like after cars, because planes have autopilot, but it's still not as advanced as boats, and cars autopilot is not even near the advancement of boats, because boats autopilots have been out there since the 90s. Car autopilots have been out since the past like 5 to 6 years. So we'll be able to drive boats before we can drive cars. Comment down below what you guys think about that little tidbit. I think this vlog's going to become a Tech Tuesday vlog, because we've been talking about tech all day. So we're at this place called One Click, which is like a Apple. It's a mimic Apple store, and I want to talk about why you need to be careful, because they did put the Apple logo right there, and it does say Apple Specialist. However, they're not even trained or certified by Apple. They just take a course so that they can open this store. And let's go and see it, and then I'll talk a little bit about it. Hello, just looking around, thank you. Okay, so let me explain what's going on here. So that store that we just went in, the Apple retailer, they're not retailers. They're certified with a special training that says that they can basically sell Apple products, but they go by the line that says that they're not mimicking an Apple store, but they're close enough so that they can believe, so that the average consumer can believe them, and they think it's an Apple store. But they're not even retailers. They're just Apple resellers that are very smart and make themselves seem like they're Apple certified, but really they're just retailers that do that. Now, yes, that is legal, and there's minimum requirements so that they don't get sued by Apple, and that's one of them. They can say that it's a retailer, but they cannot put a big Apple logo. They put a little one just so that if somebody doubts them, you know, they can be confirmed by the average consumer. So just make sure that it says Apple retailer, and you can fix your devices there. Yes, it's fine, they're certified, but they're always going to charge you a little bit more, especially on the $1,000 plus devices. They're going to try to suck as much money out of you, because that's where they get their revenue from. Don't get me wrong, it's nothing bad. It's not like, I'm not saying to not go to them. I mean, if you support them, cool, but just always go to an original Apple store if you want the best service. Or if you support your local Apple retailer, then that's cool too, you know. I have one Apple retailer called YouBreak iFix that I support, but they're cool, you know. But the ones in the malls and stuff, just always, you know, take a little extra precaution when you're shopping around. Hit the subscribe button, and remember to enable the notification bell to get all notifications of Blind Power uploads. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.